little surprise stream here. First time ever loading into Starfield. We're going to start this review. Okay. Okay, so we read really, really fast. We read extremely fast, right? I had all the AR points in elementary. Trust I'm reading all this. Yep. Okay. Now that we've read every single word of that, it's a photo gallery. Oh, this will prove to be extremely helpful. Oh, this is like the credits. Watch it. Read everything. Yaki! What's up, baby? Yeah, start it. Let's go. Let's see what all the hate's about. Man, I've been really excited for this. I've seen a lot of hate about this game, and not one time. It's been a long time, at least. I can't say not one time, but it's been a very long time since like Gears of War, since a lot of hate made me get into a game this good. Not a lot, man. You see what I'm into, baby. I'm fucking rocking and rolling over here. Surprise stream. You know, I wasn't gonna. My schedule is Monday and Fridays, so this was just kind of like an on-the-fly stream, and I'm very, very excited. Have you ever played this game? Oh my. Can't move my camera. Oh, hello, young lady.
Seals are good. Oxygen's good. Just do what you did last time, and you're fine. Follow my one simple rule. Hella, what's my one simple rule?
Listen to Lynn. Boss lady knows best.
Exactly. Listen to me.
No, I don't like that
just
rule.
like any other job. Go steady. Go safe.
Where's
go
your manager?
Home with a pocket full of credits.
I don't like this rule.
Yeah,
I don't like where
it's
this
just
is
like
going.
I work in the startup,
yeah.
except with more cave-ins, lasers, and accidental dismemberment.
Very helpful. Thank you.
You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid, and you know, let's be honest, it ain't exactly astrophysics.
That's why I keep him around.
Get out of my face.
Good pep talks.
Yeah, and the fact that I can pinpoint a helium deposit from 300 meters.
Space dome.
Not on
Space the space
Shame we won't find any
talking
down
to us
here.
like that.
But the metal deposits alone should pay for our own helium.
See?
Hell, after this, we'll have enough jump fuel to bounce from one end of the settled systems to the next.
Hey, more minerals, more money. And so the cycle repeats itself.
These cages,
Just no
Where's
more
me?
unauthorized
Am I
jumps in the
invisible?
house for room space, okay?
He's just a big baby. There are worse lives.
You're a big baby.
You know, most Dusties don't even make it this far. I have a good feeling about you.
Group hug now or
What
at
did
the
you
end
just
of the
call me?
shift?
One of these days, Hella, I am.
Call me a
going
Dusty.
to-
Do I got hands?
Promises, promises.
Call me a Dusty again. I do not like this lady. I don't like her tone. I think she's been through too easy of a patch out here in space.
Okay.
LS to move.
Let's see what we've got. How are we on time?
A little longer. Grab some samples?
Always. But not you. Check on Isabel. Make sure she eases up on the breach. I don't feel like
Wait,
getting
wait,
buried
wait.
alive today.
Okay.
Roger that.
Remember, Dusty, keep your breathing steady and never take that helmet off down here. Oxygen processors don't extend this far.
You got a whole crew of these guys down here. Huh?
Because God forbid we drill
Are you
in a
gentlemen paid?
rock-breathable atmosphere.
You paid?
You know what
You
I
think we'll
love
be done
about
here
working
soon?
in Star Collective space?
Now I hear this is the last dig.
A job like this in the
I
United
don't
Colonies?
know, but
Free.
I don't like this lady, brother. Okay, so I might touch base with you. Hold on. Okay. What happened? Sorry. Yeah, no, that guy stopped me talking about space taxis. I don't know what's going on. Hey! What's with the action music? Hey.
Albert, no!
Well, you couldn't walk in space? That's a good
It's a
point.
laser, not a sledgehammer. Ease up. Benning, if you got paid per break, you'd be a millionaire. Let's go.
Yeah.
What do we say, Dusty? You make your cut, you get your cut. No exceptions. Come on, pick it up. Troy, what's
Excuse
the
me?
yield?
Yo, I do not like
Minimal
this
at
lady.
this point. Occasional glimmer, but it's weak.
You have hands.
What do you think? Stay the course?
You know what to do.
No, ma'am. Juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Well, okay then. Let's call
Stanko
this one tapped.
examination passed.
Why don't you move over to
Look
that
at this
big thing
spacesuit.
you looked at?
Yes, ma'am.
Really?
Dusty, you're
Cutter?
up. Grab a cutter and find what
Oh,
you can.
yeah, right.
Metal deposits are in that
Please,
cabin.
dude.
I'll shout out when I...
You're joking, right? What did you call me? Who does this lady think she is?
Mine.
Hey, it's a little busy here. We'll chat after.
Busy here.
Bro, these people, man. Y'all's manners, bro. I have a feeling I'm gonna be teaching these guys some manners. I'm not picking that up. If you think you're gonna make me...
Be glad when we're off this rock. I'm busy.
Give me that. I'll shoot her with it.
Anyone else to bother?
Alright. Whatever. Fine. I don't have any hands. I can't hit. Why is multiplayer 140 gigabytes? There's a multiplayer mode to this? Or are you talking about multiplayer to, Call of Duty? Hold to equip. Okay. You do have hands and stuff here. That's good to see. What am I doing? Press R2 to fire. So I've become a space slave. Day one. You guys
Got
are
a few
slow.
more digs to go before I do it.
No, I'm way better. I'm so much better. You guys are slow. I'm getting out of this foundation.
We're ready, boss. Get back up here.
No way.
Take
Alright.
care of yourself. Huh?
Yeah,
Time.
I've been enjoying
Go with me.
multiplayer in COD recently. Why is jump? Oh no. Why? Ha! Jump the miner. Yeah, look, these guys, man. Let me borrow that thing for 10 minutes, sir. Oh.
Ella, get the readings.
Yeah, about that.
Problem?
Not if you consider a spike in gravity readings a problem. You don't? Okay, now you're starting to freak
I
me
do
out.
not like this. Hey,
It's just another
Slave
job.
lady.
Come on.
you're going first. I don't trust it. I hate having to rebound my controller because in every game I jump with bumper slide. Hold on, I jump with left bumper, slide with right stick, and melee with B.
We're getting close, I think.
I could imagine
Yeah,
that would be
everything is
very
just-
challenging to carry
Lynn,
over to all
seriously,
games.
there's something really effed up about this.
You would love
Where is
CDs.
it, Ella?
Through there, I think.
Okay, you're up. Something goes wrong in there, we'll come get you.
What?
Why would anything go wrong?
Would you shut up? Both of you do your jobs. Client is on his way.
There's a hold LB to turn your flashlight on and off. Okay, not too much to see down there. I played Sea of Thieves, homie. Oh! Hold it.
Still getting weird gravity readings. I guess that's
Did you
a good
enjoy
thing.
it?
Just keep
With
going.
mouse and keyboard on it. Oh my.
Do you see
I enjoyed
anything?
controller a lot. Seems the gravity is manipulated here. As dude said the readings. Look at this. Ooh. Use the cutter to break up the mineral deposits. In the air? Alright. Very confused. Alright. Yeah. Oh, take? Fuck that. First opponent? Mineral rock. Defeated. Oh my.
Dusty, snap out of it.
Dusty. You know what?
Hey, come on. Come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
Hold on. Oh. Oh. Okay. So this is a character build here. So we need a big head, very large head. Oh! You know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm resisting temptation. He has a small head. What a worthy mustache, though. Hold on. Did we find candidate? This gentleman has kind of a sizable noggin. Hold on here. Alright. How do I manipulate this? Body type 1, 2? No. Okay. There's got to be a way to manipulate this, right? Alright, hold on. No, we're not trying to go for muscular. Trying to go for a little hefty. There you go. I think that's good. Okay. Okay, no. Tan Man's in. What are they even doing? No, alright. We're just gonna be... Alright. Oh, hold on. We can manipulate this? Round. Oh, sorry. Okay, hold on. We got this. We need like a giant head. Like rotund head. Okay, hold on. See, that's that dork fade that dude had. We're not doing that. Oh, the Dreads of Doom. Okay. Oh. No, we're not gonna do it. All right. So we've got the hair perfect. All right. There we go. Perfect. All right. We need like really sandbaggy eyes. Oh. Kinda. Let's see if we could. Alright, I don't want to mess with that. I'm too scared. Alright. Oh my. Not blind. There we go. Like the deep brown. There we go. Hold on, we need the thick eyebrows. Forehead of doom. Okay, hold on. I have a very large nose. So, oh, I also have my ears are kind of inward. Do we have like inward ears? Yeah, there we go. Perfect. This is working out great. I love the realism. I love the realism here. This is working out perfect. I don't really like where this is going. I don't really know what scale. All right, we're just gonna experiment. Excuse me. Okay. I don't really know what I just did there. The side profile is insane. Oh my gosh. Not the side profile of Doom, no. Oh man. Oh, crying. Alright, that looks good. Alright, hold on. Yeah, hold on. There's no refine on that. I don't like that. I don't like that. But that's about accurate right there. That's me. Alright, we're gonna do this. I don't know what this is supposed to be here. Okay. I mean, it's given, right? I don't feel like I'm all right. Okay. These descriptions here are a little bit extensive. I imagine that you might be able to change this. File not found. Okay. Let's just start with soldier. Okay. Let's just try and. You volunteered at a company that combines alien human. Alright, you volunteered for a controversial experiment that combines alien and human DNA. As a result, you start with increased health and oxygen, but healing and food items aren't as effective. Okay, you own a luxurious, customizable house on a peaceful planet. Unfortunately, it comes with a 125,000. Oh my stars! Credit mortgage with Galbank that has to be paid weekly. Well, you tell Galbank me and them aren't going to be business partners because that's very expensive for a home in space. I feel like the real estate should be very cheap, but we'll talk about that later. You are deeply connected to the feelings of others. Performing actions your companions likes will result. Hold on, so you could perform actions that your companion likes and dislikes. Then I'm assuming. Okay. All right. So these all seem to have a catch. That's what I'm noticing here. This is the reoccurring theme. These all seem to have some type of catch. You're a people person. Exerting yourself uses less oxygen when adventuring with human companions, but more when adventuring alone. I mean, None of this sounds very appealing. This sounds like deal with the devil type perks. You gain access to special freestar collected dialogue options and better rewards from submissions given by the faction, but crime bounty towards other factions is greatly increased. Okay. I can do that. You've earned the attention of an annoying, adoring fan who will show up randomly and jabber at you incessantly. On the plus side, he'll join your ship's crew and give you gifts. You know what? I'm going to give this guy a chance. I mean, I feel like you got to give people a chance in this world. Whoa. In space, out of the world. Hold on. You really need your alone time. Exerting yourself uses less oxygen when adventuring alone, but more... Hey! I already read that. You grew up as a member of the Enlightened. You gain access to a special chest full of items in the House of Enlightened in New Atlantis, but lose access to the Sanctum Universum chest. I don't want to pick sides. I don't know anybody yet. Your body has become assimilated to space. Health and oxygen are increased when in space, but decreased when on the surface. Alright. We're going to rock with it. I think we're to go with this. This is it, right? Dream build? Okay. Look at that side profile. The side profile is insane. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Alright. So we gotta go chunky. Right? No, we don't.
You were a good find when we hired you. Former military always knows how to get the job done. Well, you got the sample. Client's on his way. Then we all get paid. You remember anything that happened?
Yeah, you were barking orders at everybody. I didn't really appreciate it. I asked for a manager. Then you sent me in there to some low-gravity mine. And you didn't even stop her. She said go first. I was supposed to be following you. I have a lot of complaints. I have tons of complaints. There was this light and music. It was incredible.
Hey,
like a dream, like a vision.
say something.
Everything. What is... Alright.
Huh. Well, makes
I
the
don't feel like
paperwork
any of
easier,
my
and we
I
got
wasn't
what we were
able to
looking
speak
for.
my mind. This feels very
All this trouble for
controlled.
that stupid thing?
I need to tell this lady what's up.
Sure don't look like much.
Never mind what it looks like. It's worth more than this mine has pulled in all month. We'll be... Speak of the devil.
I told you guys. Hold on. We could switch. Oh my. The movement seems way faster in this version. This is incredible speed. I'm agile. I was
Our
trained.
Constellation contact is on approach.
Oh,
Wait.
look at this.
The Explorers group? I thought they were kind of a joke.
So what does the
Not
Imperial
a
want you to
joke.
do?
You're just
Fires?
too young to know better.
Hey, I'm just saying they got a reputation. Hell, I bet half the crew here doesn't even believe they really exist.
Half the crew doesn't believe Earth exists, but it's still there. Same with Constellation.
Yeah, but come on. Exploring space? Who does that anymore? Ain't the space we've already got complicated enough?
Not to them, apparently.
No. Huh.
Whoa. You don't
I like
look
all the
good.
interactive. This is very interactive. Is this illegal to take this? Been sandwich.
Client is here. Let's go.
Okay, let's rock.
All right, Dusty. Airlock. Put your helmet on.
Select the area in the lower right access to your inventory. Lower right, huh? Okay. Do I have to do this every time I want to put a helmet on? Wow. Look at this place.
Barrett?
Man,
Been a long time.
yes it has. That mine on Bendy, right?
Kazal, hellhole, like this place. Rare mineral contract. Your tastes are a bit more sophisticated now.
So, you found something?
Right here. The new guy found
No, I found it.
That right.
Really?
And everything went cool? Just like grabbing those minerals on Bendy?
it. Kazal, and no Barrett, not cool. He passed out after the extraction. Doesn't even remember what happened.
Is that right, cowboy? Went on a trip, huh?
Okay.
Well, you could say that the infinite possibilities of the universe are full of everything but coincidences. That fun, huh? Not the most gentle push into the great mysteries of space, but hey, been there.
Look, just hand over the credits, and I'll be happy to never see this thing, or you, ever again.
That's why I like you, Lynn. All business.
Barrett, the scanners on the frontier are reporting a ship coming in hot from orbit.
I really thought I lost them. Your history! That was some fine work under pressure. You dug up the artifact, right?
Sloppy out there.
That means you saw it. The visions. You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now. Nothing wrong with honest work. Although, yes. See your point.
Oh, no, Barrett. No. You think you're just going to take off after the mess you caused?
Oh, right. I guess I did just put you all on the Crimson Fleet hit list. How about I stay and I send your Dusty here in my place? I know, but he's not some miner anymore, Lynn. Soon as he touched that rock, something changed. Don't tell me you
That was
can't feel
employee
it.
of the blood.
Fine.
Tell Barrett.
It's a deal. Get out of here, Dusty. You're on to
Stop
bigger
calling me
things.
that. Hold on.
Just
Okay,
go.
we'll just tell you thank you so I can get
Before
out
I
of here.
say something I regret.
Well,
Yeah, say.
none of that's settled. Vasco, get him to the lodge. No deviations unless absolutely necessary, okay?
Indigo. Again. Very well.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there. And it even tells the time.
A watch. Thank you, sir.
Hey, look at that. The watch fits you perfectly. Now, questions? They're just following the loot, like pirates do. And I have something of a reputation as a loot collector.
So I'm gonna be taking a ship with the bounty on it? Is that it? Okay.
And Vasco, don't let him break my ship.
Is this robot coming with me? Alright, Robo-Man. Okay. First aid. Don't know if I should be taking that yet. But we'll figure it out. Oh my.
Captain, I assume you know how to fly a Class A starship. As Barrett likes to say, it's as easy as learning to ride a bike. I will attempt to boost the shields, just in case there are any difficulties.
Look at all this stuff. You can interact with everything. That's amazing. But what would I need this for? Ramen, of course. I need ramen.
Shields ready. The rest is up to you. To test all controls and systems to ensure they are not on the verge of catastrophic failure. I can step you through the entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems and we'll be on our way.
Okay. Okay. So this is engine.
Each system on a ship requires power. Allocating power is under your direct control. Let's go over the engines. Engines control our maximum speed. Try increasing and decreasing our relative velocity. A ship's engine has a sweet spot for better handling during turns. Draw your attention to the HUD. You'll notice a speed indicator in the lower left with a gauge that goes up and down as you adjust the throttle. Try to center the gauge so that it lines up with the center of the vertical bars to its right.
Hold on. I wasn't listening.
Boosts can be engaged for temporary bursts of speed.
Okay, so this is all...
Let's turn our attention to the shields. Try adjusting power to the shields. Notice more power increases their strength. Shields protect the ship from hull damage. Without a hull, but be vaporized. Shield health is displayed in the lower right. Hull damage is below it.
Okay, I feel like this is gonna take a second. This is very complicated here.
You've proven an adequate pilot. Are you familiar with ship combat tactics? Because that's a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons to bear.
What?
We will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective.
Oh my.
If you can keep the enemy ship centered on the HUD, we can lock in to fire a homing missile. The enemy shields are down, Captain. Ballistic weaponry excels at damaging the hull once shields are offline.
Oh.
Grab shot. Not like we're running anyway.
Congratulations on surviving your first Starship assault, Captain. We should search the wreckage for spare parts and other salvage. You will need to fly close to it before we can access the remains.
Okay, so what? I think we're gonna get a
Two
collision.
more Crimson Fleet ships are jumping into our location, Captain.
This light.
our mission. In short, they are after the frontier and will not stop. We will need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain. A recent scan indicates an abandoned facility on the nearby moon of Crete, a perfect staging area for pirates.
Okay. Yeah, that was a crazy little fight there. This isn't very clear here. Okay. Look at this. Resource scan. A deep freeze. Water is safe. Alright. So how do we... See, I feel like these pause cues are a little... I don't really understand how this works. Okay, hold on. So this is a scan is unavailable. Right. The planet we need. Okay, this is getting a little bit funky here. This map is weird. So this must be where I'm at. Do I gotta like fly around this moon? Okay. Say 2.8 light years? There's gotta be something around here. There's no way this is it. Alright. So this is where we go back. So how do I So I know you can't fly that. There's no way. I wonder how many people flew that.
In orbit, the abandoned facility with our Crimson Fleet captain is on the surface.
Look at this. So what I'm learning about this is that the fast travel is probably going to be the predominant.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Oh, hold on. Deal with the Crimson Fleet.
Be careful, Captain. Alien creatures are often unpredictable. United Colonies markings, but we are in Freestar Collective space. It then stands to reason that this was once a secret UC facility. Captain, Protocol Indigo dictates.
You hearing me? Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, we got it.
violence significantly decreases once like... See.
Listen up. We got someone trying to jump our school. Hold them off here while Brogan...
I am aiming for your center of mass.
This one's mine! You're dead. We're all dead. The comms relay has been trashed. The whole room is trashed. We can't call for help. I can hear the terror morph roaring somewhere. And more people screaming. God.
I am programmed for. I will happily carry whatever you need.
You gotta be kidding me. The Frontier has a new captain? You working with Barrett, or did you pry the ship keys out of his cold, dead hands? Oh no, you see, we weren't really after Barrett. We're after that ship. Every Crimson Fleet rook hears about the Frontier. That constellation keeps treasure hidden in the cargo bays. The loot from 100 planets.
That statement is partially correct. The Frontier has been to many planets and moons, but the only things held in the cargo bays are spare parts, dust, desiccated food particles, and a variety of species of ant.
I don't care what kind of lies Barrett programmed that robot to say. We're taking that ship. You're not talking us out of this score. You don't scare me. Can't believe this. There isn't any treasure? We've been trailing that old Constellation ship for nothing? Get out of here. Take your...
We should now be free to travel to Constellation's headquarters without Crimson Fleet interference. Captain, to reach the launch, we must jump to the planet Jemison in the Alpha Centauri system, and then land in the city of New Atlantis. Do not worry, this will all become second nature. Too long.
Starship Frontier, this is United Colonies Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
Captain. My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo. The Trade Authority runs a vending kiosk next to my booth. It's just off to the side, near the ramp. Besides that, Jemison Mercantile is your closest shop if you're looking for a bit of everything. That's further in, past the security checkpoint. Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
I can assure you this unprovoked attack on the United Colonies
This guy into the city. Okay, no bounty. Clear.
This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the Mast District. The water is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
Sergeant Yumi's looking for reliable people to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
We may be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity, and always has been. Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us. Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Oh, we appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't? I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything? We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point. Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
There. Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Godfrey?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours? Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now. You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
We've always considered ourselves explorers. This really is a trip.
Well, I suppose that station in orbit has more than paid for itself at this point.
That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry. I guess a lot overwhelming. No. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here. So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself. Within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full. This'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
relay has been trashed. The whole room is trashed. We can't call for help. I can hear the terror morph roaring somewhere. And more people screaming. God